Hello, I'm Karen Rawls, Social Investment Manager at Chevron. Welcome to the Chevron FAB STEM Fellowship podcast. Chevron is proud to support the Chevron FAB STEM Fellowship. This one-year discovery program is designed for outstanding educators to learn, create, promote innovative and inclusive programs that teach STEM using digital fabrication. Participants in the fellowship program receive a $10,000 stipend to travel to a Chevron Fab Lab and another worldwide lab of their choice. This initiative is part of Chevron's partnership with the Fab Foundation, which aims to foster innovation, inclusivity in STEM education, and community empowerment. Over the years, Chevron and the Fab Foundation have collaborated on numerous initiatives to bring cutting-edge STEM education to underserved communities. We provide resources, training, and support educators, students, and communities at large. So join me in celebrating the achievements of the Chevron FAB STEM Fellows who have demonstrated excellence in education and innovations. These fellows have made significant contributions to their communities and inspired the next generation of innovators.
Welcome to today's podcast, and I would like to introduce myself. My name is Martin Oloo, Director Fab Lab, and here I have my friend Quyen from Chevron STEM Fellow. Quyen, welcome.
Hi, thanks for hosting me. And I'm Quyen from Vietnam and Chevron FAB Fellow this year, and I'm so happy to be here in Kisumu, Kenya. In Fab Lab,
It was interesting how you used to call it Kimusu before you came.
Sorry.
Yes.
Kimusu. No, Kisumu.
Kisumu. Today you know how to call it very well.
Kisumu.
Yes.
Yes.
So a little bit about Fab Lab. Fab Lab is an innovation makerspace based in Kisumu, Kenya, and it is one of the few makerspaces around here. We focus on various areas. One of the major area is STEM. We call it Fab Kids. So under Fab Kids, we have several programs, including Global Kids Day, where we have another group for global Fab Labs, and kids are able to join globally and do activities. We also have a number of activities that we do with students in school and during holidays. For example, the whole of this holiday, we've been busy with various STEM activities. We've also, under Fab Kids again, we've also partnered with another group where we were doing something called ABLE, Asset-Based Learning Environments. Again, it was bringing together children globally to connect and learn and do activities on STEM. Apart from STEM, Fab Lab also focuses on inclusivity, where we are trying to bring more women into hardware tech. And under that, we have a program called She Builds. So the program we designed to bring more women into hardware tech, and we work with different women in learning and producing things using digital fabrication tools. Apart from that, we also have a program called Jua Kali Plus. In Kenya or in East Africa, informal makers are known as Jua Kali. Jua just means sun, Kali means hot or sharp. Mm-hmm. So people working under hot sun are called Jua Kali. So informal workers are called Jua Kali. And Fab Lab creates a program called Jua Kali Plus, meaning it's an improvement of what they do. The intention was to help improve the quality of the products that they do. Apart from that, we work with different researchers, different learning institutions to help them bring up the innovations. For example, in the recent past, when you came here, you found our team busy working on some innovation. We work with a team of researchers to do that. We also work with another team from Cambridge Research, where we were also doing something on weather stations. We currently partner with Toyota Japan also in helping them develop kinetic seat, among many other programs that we do. I don't want to bore you with a lot of what we do. I really would like to know your experience when you came here, and then you will dive into what you do and the experience you have so far. Thank you.
Oh yes, I actually Fab Lab Vietnam is so special. Normally I visit some Fab Lab also in Vietnam, in USA, and also some maker space in other states of the US and also in Vietnam. Most of type of maker space or Fab Lab is like an only focus on fabrication. Yes, it's like a good lab, metal and okay, CNC, 3D printing, and I mean do the dry dry lab with a project like make something.
Yes.
But in Fab Lab Vietnam, I see it's like a center of innovation that is allow everybody, every company, small business and on startup can come together
Yes.
and do something. Yeah, I see a wide range of projects that your teams are working on, like in medical,
Yes.
in startup and business, and using local materials. Yeah, I see bamboos, some kinds of bamboos here, the papyrus, and many materials like that. And yeah, I feel like it like a central point for all innovators around this city. Yeah, and I wonder why at the starting point maybe some years ago, yes, how did you come with this idea? Came with this idea and build a Fab Lab, and how do you connect with like passionate people with a great mindset and work together in a friendly and supportive environment like that? Yeah.
All right. That's an interesting question. My background is social work.
Mm.
And as a social worker, for the longest time when I was working with people, I was realizing that we are not giving enough. As a social worker, you give more of hope than tangible solutions. And when I did a program where I was working with certain ladies, certain women, young women, I realized that they really needed to be empowered with skills. And then that is how I came to learn about Fab Labs. And then I felt like this would be a good thing. And especially if also you look at the country Kenya and generally Africa, Africa still imports a lot of things. Whereas we have the youth bulge, a lot of young people are jobless. Everyone is looking for options out here. So we felt like, what if we create a space which can help create those mini industries where people can produce things? And so this one forms a very good basis. Even if you look at our vision, the vision of Fab Lab Vietnam is community empowerment through innovation and local manufacturing. So we are keen on supporting innovators to build things locally, create a space where entrepreneurs can come, figure out solutions locally, and we build them together. And I'd like also just to say that this year we are lucky that we have we have students doing Fab Academy and Fab and another students will start Fab Academy next year. Our interest is also building up a skill set that will be able to help us move further in supporting the entrepreneurs and researchers better.
So I know like an organizations that support empower local through innovation. So mostly I see the organization like that is like a government organization or government funding organization. So I know you you start Fab Lab Vietnam as yourself and your team. And so is there any difficulties, any challenge that you are facing, or like the innovators community here are facing?
Sure. Fab Lab, so far, actually, we are 7 years old. We are almost reaching a decade because we started in 2018, May. And we've had a lot of challenges. First of all, the Fab Lab concept itself sounds strange to many people. People don't relate. For example, when you talk about additive manufacturing, 3D printers, very few people have ever even interacted with it. So it is very strange to many people. So there is that element of serious awareness creation. And but generally, a lot of people from this region are good makers. But now when you introduce technology, then it's a little bit challenging. The second challenge is also a lot of young people are looking into quick fix. They are looking into solutions which can work faster. They don't take time in working on an innovation until they
design,
testing.
Like a fast food,
right? It takes a lot of time. Yeah. Another challenge is there is a lot of people still don't believe in locally made products. They still figure out if you tell them this is made locally, they like, did you import it? You know, they really don't trust on locally made products. And this is also one of the things we are really encouraging a lot of people, that they need to start focusing on buying locally. And if they buy locally, they are able to help the innovators and entrepreneurs we have to, they are able to give them feedback on their product, and then they'll be able to improve until they'll be able to reach at a point where they're giving you a very perfect product that you want. And that is the only way that we can grow our nation, because industrialization is very important. And with this era, it's inevitable. Other serious challenges basically is running the space, because as a makerspace which is based not in a learning institution, not in an industry, not in a government facility, we have to look into resources on how we can pay our rent and all the utilities. We have to look into how to get machines and maintain them. Also, the challenge of staff turnover. How do I call it? Many times you get young people, you build their capacity. When the capacity is well built, then they quickly get other opportunities elsewhere, because maybe we might not be able to pay so much, and they are able now to get better jobs. And so you lose along the way in terms of you've invested in building their capacity, and now they are so good, and then they leave you. So that is also one of the challenges. Another challenge is programs. Many programs or many funding are focused on certain programs, and so some of those funding do not even care in having some percentage for administration. So you can get a funding which is focusing on doing this project, and they fully focus on that regardless of the team that will be able to implement. So they don't allow the indirect costs. And so such are also a challenge. And also some of the fundings are directed towards a certain area. So you either align to their vision or you miss the funding. So I think those are some of the major challenges. And the very last one is investment. Most African people are yet to start investing in the African-made products. So we rarely get people interested in investing in very brilliant idea. Whereas we have a lot of young people who are building amazing items, but Now getting people to invest in them that can take them to the market and make them become sellable is a challenge. Thank you.
Well, yes, I heard your difficulties, and as a fellow of Chevron FAB this year,
yes,
yeah, I have some choice. Yeah, the first Fab Lab will be visited in USA,
yes,
and the second is out of USA somewhere in the world. And when I check the profile of Vietnam,
yes,
I'm so surprised because it's not belong to an organization like
yes,
an university
yes,
or government or now get like an independent and standalone, and I know there is no um, background that you can lie on. So I'm so empathize with your difficulties in the funding,
yes,
and and actually I want this podcast we get more interest from other people,
yes,
and letting you know the story of Fab Lab Vietnam and support you. Yeah, because your work is so meaningful. I see kids around Fab Lab Vietnam has a chance. Yeah, they that come here and see the modern device. Yes, see the has a chance to use the laptops.
yes.
Yeah, I also visit some schools in Kisumu.
Yes,
yes, public schools in both high school and also primary. Yes, around here. And then I see the liking of a lot of facilities for STEM education. Yes, and these kids around Vietnam is so lucky and get it. And I wish that more kids in Kisumu know about Fab Lab Vietnam and come here and join a wonderful project in Vietnam. And the second part is in your difficulties in about the manage the funding. Yes, so I hope that if you have any proposal and as an organization and know about it, and and they can think about like an organization like Fab Lab Vietnam is a root in local organization. Yes, can be managed, can be operated in a little bit different way in a, like international NGO. Yes. And so the third part is about the kids, the young people, and maybe the elder people do not believe in, do not trust in the power of local product. Yes, I think it's a big problem in many countries, many developing countries, and also in Vietnam. When we think about a product, there's something they say, oh, it's import from where? Why do we have to make it? We can buy it, is it? And some in many products already made in Vietnam, but no one knows this. Yes, it's lacking of branding, of information, and other things that it must be important. And some product is they do not think that they have enough like equipment, like material to make it. And yes, I love the ideas, the message that we can make something here. And especially, with the technology, we can turn the local material into a value product.
True.
Yes, and bring more job.
Yeah, you can see, I believe when you've been around here, you've seen how deep we are researching on biomaterials, because we are actually looking at how can we use the naturally available materials to build things, and that can be very sustainable. And also I wanted to say that, Kenya changed the curriculum, and this year the group which took up the new curriculum called competence-based education system are now moving into grade 9. And grade 9, they are expected to choose either of the three pathways. Either you go for STEM, you go for social science, or you go for art and sports. And art and sports accounts for, I think, 15%. Social science, which includes the languages, accounts for 25%. And STEM accounts for 60%.
60%.
While that happens, our learning institutions, including the educators, are not very much equipped with the necessary tools for that. And this is why Fab Lab sits in a very good position to help in working with the schools and students directly to help improve on STEM. Because many parents are hearing about STEM for the first time because of the change of curriculum. While we have been doing a number of activities, I have been into schools where you get teachers telling you that, that coding, we just pass over it because it is not examinable. Or we don't have the computers to do the coding, so you can't do it on the board. And so such challenges, this is why Fab Lab sits here to help work with various schools and educators to help them improve on those. Even train the teachers on things like robotics, because at times teachers are not competent in this field, and then he's expected to train. So they are a bit scared on what to do. But this is why we are here.
Yes, I see the great resources in biodiversity of Kenya, and also in here I see a lot of like cactus, the wild species, and like papyrus, like sisal. I feel like it's really possible to bring all of your ideas become a real project, and has impact on local and also I think the global. Like as a Fab Lab can learn from your story. So I also wonder what about the vision for Fab Lab in about next maybe 5 years or 10 years? Do you have any vision about the future?
All right. In the next 5 years, we are looking into 2 or 3 major areas. One is be able to have established an fully R&D centers that can be able to churn out various innovations, because we are keen on, like I said, currently we are working with Toyota Japan in helping them with developing kinetic seat. And we are looking into attracting more of such companies of that caliber, so that we can help in building various innovations. So in the next 5 years, we should be in a position where we can count a number of startups which have come from Fab Lab and are fully run. And on the other side, we have a full capacity of supporting as many innovators or researchers as possible. In STEM, we are looking into able to work with a number of schools to provide them technical support. Actually, we had a vision of creating what we call CBC labs. We really wanted to create mini laboratories within schools, whereby teachers do not need to struggle with things which they feel are difficult, so we can handle them at that. Just like in the West, there are Fab Labs in learning institutions. With us, we wanted to create CBC, because CBC is competence-based curriculum. So we wanted to create CBC labs fully equipped with the right tools and personnel. So when it is time for this technical training, then students just come to that CBC lab and our trainer takes over to support, because we want a situation where in the next 10 years, the students who leave high school goes to university, they have a lot of knowledge in hands-on activities compared to what we have right now. Because I can tell you, in the recent past, one of the lecturers visited our space and found one of the programs we developed called STEM. We developed it for grade 4 students. And when he came, he told us that, I am teaching renewable energy and my students have never had practicals with solar components. So can you come to my university to teach?
Yes.
And we taught the fourth year students with a project we developed for grade 4 in primary school. So that one tells you how much university students graduate but with very minimal hands-on skills. So this is why we are looking into, in the next 5 years, we should have a very established space whereby we can seamlessly support all these programs.
Yes, that's good. I think that's great vision. I also see in Fab Lab Tulsa that the first year university student come to Fab Lab to have one subject, one module. They will learn in Fab Lab.
Yes.
And also I see in the US, this year in Nevada, they have a new style of high school, is STEM oriented career high school.
Yes.
And they teach students directly the skill and hands-on skill in STEM, like using electronic, like cutting, like welding. Yes. So deep skills, not like programs that only focus on get a high score in some STEM subject. It's a real project in STEM, and it be like get a student in the maybe 60 years old. Yes,
what is that?
Like students start this program at 60 years old.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before and they also can get credit to the university.
Yes.
Yes. If they go to the university, but they take the class about like IoT, about about electric before, and they will have credit for the subject.
Yeah, they get some credit transfers.
Yes, to university. And thing
amazing.
Is, yes, you can use it tomorrow.
Yeah, yes.
They can take class here, some module here, and take the credit for college and university. You certify for them.
Yeah, I think that is a conversation that I can take with Ministry of Education, so that because even right now we are in the process of registering TVET, that is Technical and Vocational Training Center, so that we can be a certified college. And if we take up that conversation and if we can agree on that, then we can have some modules which we do here that will give them a transfer, credit transfer when they move into the university, and that would be amazing, and that will provide them with the right foundation. Now, tell me, you've been to Fab Lab Winam, you belong to Fab Lab Tulsa. What do Fab Lab Tulsa do differently from Fab Lab Winam? What lessons can we borrow from your end?
As every makerspace have different ways to work.
Yes.
Not only in Tulsa, not only in Winam, and Fab Lab Tulsa is like super big. I didn't see any Fab Lab as big as in Tulsa. Yes, with a very well equipment. Yes. one big studio with 3D painting, the CNC, the mini CNC, and the PC laptop, and one good lab with a many laser cutter, and one metal lab.
Yes.
And the lovely thing in Tulsa is they make Fab Lab Tulsa is community space. Yeah, okay, it's like a community space innovator like here, but they connect with many groups of people. I see the very old, and I also join one of the network activities of Fab Lab Tulsa. They connect with the artists, Artists Alliance in Tulsa, and have artists like painting and UV and making metal artwork together. So the Fab Lab Tulsa is really like you can fully design a product in Fab Lab Tulsa. I love this, and I see they work so hard with a passion. They can open the Fab Lab until 7 or sometimes 9 p.m. And also some are Saturday, and also some Sunday. You know, it's not normal with a public. It's really hard work, and also they also teach the students around Fab Lab in Tulsa. Like I see I join some classes with Fab Lab Tulsa staffs, and I feel empathized with all of STEM educators like that. We prepare a lot of things, like the board, the drills, electric parts, and take all of this to school. Because the school want to run a STEM lab, but they do not have their own teacher, their own curriculum. It takes a lot of budget if they want to run it by in-house. And then Fab Lab Tulsa come get them to bring STEM club to students.
Nice.
Yes, and each lesson, each topic, they prepare very well and bring all of this. And they also has a car. They also has a car, not like a remorque with a 4 cars, and they put on like a CNC cutter machine, the 3D printing in the car to make a mobile Fab Lab.
Yeah, a truck.
The truck, and then they drive to the event in the far location.
Then they do the making there on the
truck. It's still like anywhere. If you want to make a Fab Lab, they can bring Fab Lab.
Fab Lab can come to you.
Yes, you're right.
Perfect.
And when I see your the truck here, I feel like it can be a mobile Fab Lab.
Yes. Actually, there is really high need for that because in Kenya currently we have, I think, either 2 or 3 Fab Labs currently functioning, while there is need for such facilities. So if we can also get an opportunity to have a mobile Fab Lab, that would be amazing. Because we can reach out to so many. We have a lot of people missing out on the right scale simply because we are limited with resources. Yeah, and just to add on, when you are talking about fundraising, actually even right now, we are working on fundraising to be able to improve the efficiency of Fab Lab Winam in terms of we need some machineries, we need some programs to run, especially in education. So we are currently rolling out a fundraising campaign. It's through our YouTube, and I'll take advantage of this podcast to also ask anybody who would want to partner with us out there to help us reach to these needs. We will really appreciate.
Yes, I hope so. I wish your story will be spread all over the world. It's so inspired me when I visit his house in, I don't know what county. It's about far from here.
County.
Yes. Yeah, totally mountainous area. Yeah, totally rural, and I see the Fab. I think the very first in the foundation Fab book. I'm so surprised. Yes, so I like a miracle here in Kisumu.
All right, and maybe just before we end, what's your experience with Kisumu so far? From your arrival to date.
Oh yes, the first day actually you got me that. I see everybody looks the same. Yes, that I cannot remember his face, his name. But today I see everybody look different, and I love the different like that. And now yesterday I can eat like a Kisumu people. Yeah.
Not Kimusu people.
Yes, yeah. So I love the weather here, the people here, so friendly, and yes, actually, just totally something is totally different when I think about Kenya.
Yes.
Yeah, like I think like weather, it may be dry, maybe very hot, but everything like very comfortable. Yeah. A lovely city and lovely people, and actually I feel the energy of the young team.
Yes.
Of Quyen.
Yes.
Very young and very like great energy. It can be transferred to the kids and and maybe the community here.
Any words that you've learned since you came?
I know about the Dunga. What I learned, right?
Any language? The language?
Oh, I know sawa. Okay. I know salsa is hi, and at the end I want to say like asante, thank you in Luo language. Is asante
that
Luo?
is Swahili.
Swahili.
Yes.
Okay. Swahili.
Yeah. Anything about our culture that you've learned? Anything about Kenyan culture?
Yes, I know about the many languages in Kenya, and I know about the Luo cultures.
Okay.
And the culture is something you feel is normal, but for other people is so different. Like, how do you live in harmony with nature? It's a culture. For me, it's culture. Yes, I love the way the Kenya stay with the animals, the birds, the tree. Yeah, you really respect the nature.
Yes.
And then I see the culture in the it's very friendly and easy to catch up. Yeah. When I introduce some of Vietnamese culture, like the lantern, the hat, I see the kids and other people are really listen to the topic and really want to learn other cultures. Yes, they do not get it any barriers, and the culture makers be more understanding each other. Yeah, but actually, I think the people in Kisumu.
Yes.
Kisumu. Yes. They are as kids so curious.
Yes.
Very curious.
Yes.
And they eager to learn something new.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. And to our viewers and listeners, if there's anything that you can think about, we both come from Nam. She comes from Vietnam. We come from Nam. And we would like to take this advantage to thank all of you for listening to us. And I want to thank Chevron FAB STEM, the FAB Foundation, and all the parties who are involved in making this connection a reality. Queen, make this your second home. You are always welcome. And any other students out there going for Chevron Fellowship, always choose Fab Lab Winam as your destiny. Maybe you can say your last word.
I want to say thanks. I don't know how to say Asante, Chevron FAB Fellow program, and all the stakeholder and my support team from Vietnam, and also Fab Lab to give me a great experience in my life and give me a new friend, new college in the world. And I wish that after that program, we still get connect in some project and get support from all of you.
Goodbye.
To learn more about the Chevron Fab Fellowships, please visit the fabfoundation.org website.